Hey, my name's Jack, and I have been testing a Poison Strike Necro for the Season 10 closed beta of Project Diablo 2. Straightforward, the weapon I'm using is Black Box Sharp with 3 rainbow poison facets. This item gives a total of +6 to Poison Strike. It is without a doubt the best weapon. I've tried the Runewoods, Plague and Venom, they honestly don't even come close. The Deadly Strike is nice, plus being able to put facets in it. And then an Endariel's Face, which I have socketed with 3 Share Runes, which lets us hit 152 FHR breakpoint. Normally, other classes have their FHR breakpoint at around 200, so that is really nice to hit. This gives +2, a good amount of increased attack speed, and of course it also gives maximum poison res and lifesteal and strength. Quite good. Classic for the amulet is Amarans to fix attributes and resistances. That is +2. This is the item that got introduced last season called Madom and was specifically designed for Poison Strike, as you can see. It gives a +3 to all Necromancer and another +2 to Poison Strike. It actually adds a good amount of poison damage. It also gives you some increased chance to block if you go for block and FHR. Amazing. The most important, which I think, is the curse resistance. I filled it with 3 runes to fix resistances, which is perfect that it has 3 sockets. For the claws, very classic for most poison necklaces, jungle with claws. The +2 curses are also really nice since we're using lower rest curse anyway. Plus the poison skill damage and some resistances. Ravenfrost. Madom for the PDR. The chest is of course a Bramble Runewood. I have a 49% Bramble here. FHR is amazing. Fire res, poison res, maximum cold res. Just overall really nice. And a more offensive option, but we won't be needing a lot of defense ourselves, and you're about to see why. Then a Wisp Projector. Could also use a Bolkar's Wedding Band. Either is fine as long as you get the +1. And the boots, classic, just triple rest boots with faster run walk. Sadly, my roll on the faster run walk is really low here. The charms, straightforward. Live all rest charms on the small charms. A poison skill damage, medium skiller. Then poison bone skillers with life and an above average Hellfire Torch. The Merk, actually there's multiple Merks you can use. You can use a Act 1 Merk, you can use Act 2 and Act 3 Merks. Most important, I think, is Doom Runeword. You wanna have the Holy Freeze aura for the mobs to like be slow when they're in melee. I think that is the most important. So you can also take an Act 3 Merc with the Cold Act 3 Merc is really nice. You can also take an Act 1 Merc and give Vigor Aura, which makes you a lot faster, you and the revives we're gonna be using. Plus, you can give the Act 1 Merc either Push Better if you don't wanna cast low res yourself, so that's quite nice. Or you can also give her a Faith Rune work for the Fanatism Aura, which is a big damage increase and another faster run walk and everything. Other than that, straightforward Vampire Gaze, Leviathan, Vedongo for PDR, or 3 items for PDR, and some resistances, IS, and another resistance. For the skills, of course, Poison Strike together with Bone Armor and Desecrates are the synergies. Bone Armor is really nice now. So what Martyrdom actually has a line that says chance to cast level 35 Bone Armor on striking, so we don't even need to cast it ourselves like most of the time. We can just continue hitting with Poison Strike and we'll just get it automatically. I recommend for this build to go for revives. If you don't do this, like you're gonna get swarmed. Like Necro doesn't have a lot of defensive. Like it's kind of squishy. Like you can't really make it super tanky. And like the extra damage and like just the blocking of projectiles from the revives is really, really good. And I will also be going for the low rest curse while I'll be casting myself. So there's that. So let me show off the build here. Gonna pre-buff. We also have Venom and the Heart of the Wolverine from the ring. And then we go here, we cast some Desecrates, right? And summon ourselves some... I don't have the mana. Good enough, good enough. Could be worse. And the damage that this build does is amazing. I'm doing 58k poison damage. Like, most of the time you don't even need to cast a lot of rescues. Like, the poison damage is just so high that the average mob like dies so fast from just a normal poison strike that you don't even need it. But even like, you can just like attack once, wait for the poison cloud, and then just let the enemies run into your revives. Like, super safe way. And your bigger groups like this, right? Got some Balrogs here, which I want. You can also do is like, you can stay back on like, and you can just cast Desecrate, which is going to pretty much kill everything as well. So just cast some Desecrates from distance if it's too dangerous for you, and just let Desecrates and the Rise deal with the mob. Yeah, that's pretty much the build. Right now I'm a little slow because I don't have a Blood Warp or faster run walk. So if I improve this build, I would probably put points over here and try to get Blood Warp, right? That will make it a lot faster, and of course get some faster run walk over here, so it'll be a lot faster. That's pretty much the build. This build is also known for one of the builds that can do Uber bosses. I can actually totally see it. I've seen videos of people doing Rathma with this build. The damage is just so incredibly high, and you don't even need to tank damage yourself, right? If you move some like stuff around, like, right, you cannot be frozen on like your helmet maybe, or like your belt. Probably not your belt, more like your helmet, and then you put like all res here. You get a nature's +3 nature's piece, and then like a dwarf star or something. You get like fire absorb. You can totally do Ubers with this build. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like, leave a like, leave a subscribe if you want to. I'll be posting more videos. See you around.